There's a light at the end of the preseason tunnel. The sun's about to set on the exhibition campaign. Just 2 more games left. One of them tonight against an in-state rival that Dallas is going to see twice in the first week of the regular season. It's the Mavericks and the Rockets tonight.
Point, Mark, you have to throw everything out the window and actually have dress rehearsal type basketball games. This is certainly one of those games next to the last game. So I would suspect that we're going to see the Mavericks let it all hang.
There's Bogut with the ball at the end of the shot clock. Finds Matthews, and Harden, who just committed the foul a moment ago, blocks the shot. Capella gets the break started with a pass right back to Harden, who will glide in and score. 106 possessions a game in the preseason, the second fastest pace, and they're scoring 125 points. Mike D'Antoni was running and gunning long before it came in vogue all across the league as it is now. Barnes guarded tightly in the corner by Ariza. Very mobile young big, and Clint Capella getting switched on to Darren Williams, who puts Dallas on the board. Nicely done, shooting over the big.
Oh, just taking advantage.
7 in the preseason. We all went into that first game in Phoenix wondering what in the world to expect. They won the game in Phoenix that first night. It was a very pleasant surprise. There's Bogut turning away Trevor Ariza.
To commit himself offensively, and there you see the big fella go up and erase it. You got to find this guy.
Brian Anderson. Voodoo down in New Orleans when it came to injuries that they're hoping is behind them as they chart new waters with the Rockets. There's Ariza connecting on a three-pointer, and it has been all Houston here in the first 3.5 minutes. They're up by 10. Out of Ryan Anderson, that was defended well. Harden's been finding people this preseason. He's averaging over 10 assists a game, and he just has another assist. As the years goes on, this is something that's harder and harder to do because of the immediacy of information, but patience.
You want to respect the other players that you're playing with. As you see Dirk going to get the Mavericks on the board with a little fadeaway jump shot right there.
Gordon had come down and hit a 3. He's going to take another 3, and that's good. And the Rocket outside shooting on use. First 7 minutes of the game have given the Mavs a whole lot to think about and study as they prepare to see this team twice in the first week of the
kept it up and able to get the bounce inside.
I don't think Matt fans know all the different things Bogut can do. As you see the Harden floating runner there is a really sweet.
Chemistry on the court is to have guys on the floor together.
To be on the court.
That's exactly right, playing extended minutes.
Seth Curry's in, challenged the 3, and Harden still hit it.
What? Well, you hope so, because Quincy is an energy player. You can always use guys like Quincy when you start your season up.
Yeah, he'd help in a game like tonight. The guy providing the energy and the scoring, giving them everything right now is Justin Anderson.
Well, the game has slowed down for Justin Anderson. Is right on cue. That's what they need right now, being down to this Rocket team. But like I said earlier, I think the game is starting to slow down for Anderson as Devin Harrison attacks the rim and gets to the basket.
And is for Beasley swap again late in the summer after Chris Middleton got hurt up in Milwaukee. Well, another possession getting down to the tail end. Matthews to try and bail him out, and does.
Just like they drew it up, Mark.
The new shot clocks, the Tissot shot clocks.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Harden missed. Williams leads transition. No starters made more than 1 basket until now.
Flashy.
Dirk's second hoop of the game, leaning in and hitting that 3. Now Dallas's 5th turnover. Ariza in and out, tip in. KJ McDaniels.
He's good at that. Those are the kind of plays that he makes. Very athletic.
Harrison certainly has the reputation as one of the hardest workers out there.
Well, that's why you don't worry about what he's doing right now, because he's going to continue to work, and eventually I'm sure will find his way. As you see Harden with a nice pass inside to Capella.
Minutes of the game. But the shooting percentage right now favors Dallas. Not that the Mavs are lighting it up, but they're shooting 38%. Meanwhile, Houston is at 33% for the game. But what they are doing is making a ton of 3s.
Which is what?
Cha-cha on the rebounds.
And it's not allowed in basketball.
No cha-cha. Down by 10, Dallas. Dirk over Capella, bullseye.
Just looked him down, just stared him down. Didn't have to go anywhere. Dirk.
A lead for Capella didn't exactly work out as planned, but Anderson bailed out the possession. Now Capella putting it down. That was a nice move.
Yes, it was. Awesome touch on that jump.
From Harden, and couple of wayward lob passes have resulted in turnovers for Houston here in the last minute.
You have to put air on the lob passes. You can't throw them direct.
Rounded down on the bullseye for Wesley Matthews.
Got himself squared up that time.
Bogut does a really good job of passing the.
All of that, and Dallas still in this contest.
Off Capella. James Harden. It's bright outside today.
It is bright in this building, guys. I don't see how any of us aren't all wearing sunglasses.
Opens up for Matthews. Left-handed finish.
Good to see him putting it on the deck. Especially normally a catch and shoot, a push opportunity, and get something in the open court.
Daniels only played 37 games last year and only averaged 6 minutes a game. They'll be using him more this year, you would have to think, as Matthews drains another three-pointer. A move that was well read by Bogut and Barnes, and they slam the door shut. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dirk posts up.
Nice.
Spins and shoots against Ariza.
Ariza was looking for Dirk to go baseline. That time Dirk spinning to the inside. Where the defense is. It's just a knack. You just have to feel that kind of stuff when you're inside out on the floor. That's out of timeout that time.
Look out below. Harrell from Tyler Ennis slams it home. Started out at Kentucky after he was a McDonald's All-American in Beaverton, Oregon. Then 2 years at Gonzaga. All-American both years. Averaged 20 points last year as a senior.
Tough shot.
Really tough shot for Eric Gordon.
Defense was pretty solid.
Okay, Hart.
Yeah, I'm having a great night, man. Chuck. Boy, are you kidding me?
Steal by McDaniels on the Gibson pass.
Mayday just shot me a look.
A shooter extraordinaire. That's why he put up great numbers.
That's why he has an NBA jersey on, Mark. Sorry to interrupt, but when you can shoot that basketball, coaches will find a place for you. As Hammonds, nice little jump hook that time against Dirk Nowitzki. Throughout practices and throughout a training camp, his confidence is probably up because of that.
Persino has shot 50% for the floor in the preseason.
That's an athlete there. A lot of guys get called up when they're down playing in the D-League.
Bobby Brown, long two.
Yeah. It's his prerogative to take a long three and get off the dribble if he wants to.
That's well done. All right, you don't have to hold the phone completely. I give you props for that. And props for Vinny Smith. Put back dunk.
He can do what he want to do. Right?
That's right.
Situation, since you put it that way. I mean, the experience you talk about, but just being in position to continue your career as a basketball player, I think it's a big deal for you.
Floater tossed in by Brown. 1:40 to play in the game. Pretty broadcast. We'll be watching the game from the old number 7 club at American Airlines Center. Studio audience, maniacs, dancers, special guests.
Will that be?
Breaking news.
No, yeah, let's get after it.
I didn't know that, Hart.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you and Skid have that at that watch party, okay? I'll be there with bells on.
The D is there. The 3 is a work in progress.
In my opinion, the last thing Dallas is worried about is offense. I think they can use defense and